Hello, and welcome back to the Vigilant Villa. Let's continue. The sound's approaching. I open my eyes, feeling exhausted. It is Daisy, who's right by my bedside, fear covering all over her face.
昨晚出事了。
Well, yeah, there was a blackout. Wait, how did she get into my room? She answers to my fault as if I've spoken out loud.
我还想问你的，你的门怎么是敞开的？还有，你的衣服。
I look down only to find myself well dressed. Doesn't look like I've been asleep all night. Even my jacket has dry leaves on it. Shoes by the bedside are covered in mud. It seems like I have been out last night. Did I go out last night? My brain seems to stop
你先
thinking.
说，发生了什么？
艾米姐失踪了。
Amy, huh? Alright, let's continue. Chapter 3 Cliff Mystery. The third day in Tulip Villa is shrouded in a heavy mist rising from the sea. Enveloped in such unknown mist, I have a feeling that the story is far from seeing an end, but has only just begun. The loud and clear knock of the door is pulling me back from the misty world. My whole body is... Oh, I didn't get a chance to read the rest of that. Hopefully you got that. I stretch my limbs, feeling that was a dream. But it wasn't completely a dream, because Daisy is indeed calling me from outside the door, sounding anxious. I dress in a hurry and slip on the shoes, rushing to open the door for her. Glancing at my clothes and shoes subconsciously as I put them on, I'm glad to find them different from those in the dream. Let's open the door. As soon as I open the door, Daisy drags me out by my arm.
福尔摩斯出事了。
And he almost says the same thing. No, not the same thing. Not the same thing, but very similar.
艾米姐失踪了。
Okay, never mind. It is the same thing, essentially.
我这没找到，你们那边呢？
Amy. Let's just confirm, for everyone who might have perhaps forgotten. There... excuse me, that's not what I was looking for. She's the hostess. The owner. In case you didn't recall that. Anyway. Wonderful. Just wonderful. The others shake their heads and lapse into momentary silence. Seeing them bewilderingly gathering in the lounge, I lower my voice to ask Daisy, when did she go missing?
今天一直没见到艾米姐。
Well, I mean, yeah.
艾米姐房间的门是锁着的，没人会开锁。
Okay. There's no response to my knocking on the door, which is unusual. Seems no one is in the room.
他们想通过暴力打开，被我拦住了。我记得你说过，有的凶手就是利用人们暴力开门来破坏关键证据。
About what I said...
我什么时候这么说过？
Yeah, when did I say that?
你那本《郁金香谋杀案》里提过啊。
Wait a minute. How do you know what that is? I didn't. Sounds quite familiar. Somehow strange as well. Maybe it's been too long.
好像是这样，我自己都有点记不太清了。
啊，记忆力已经衰退了吗？年纪大了是会有这样的困扰。
No, I have not yet written that book.
记忆力减退，或许是吧。
But I'll certainly let that slide, it seems. Could it be because of my disease? It's getting worse, meaning that the time left for me is getting less. Looking up at the second floor, I'm thinking that it's exactly like yesterday morning when Jackie went missing with his door locked. We barely had any progress with Jackie's death, and now someone else is missing. This looks nothing like a coincidence. John notices me first and comes closer, his face suffused with smiles.
大侦探醒了。
You finally come awake, Mr. Detective.
我听说艾米不见了。
啊，对，整个早晨都没看见他，有点反常啊。现在就剩他房间没找了，大家也正想法子呢。
Yeah, I think there was like a patch that might have messed this up a little. Sorry if that's a little annoying. And of course, there's still typos.
其实，那个年轻人不是会开锁吗？要不你去跟他说说看。
Wait a minute. We're going to ask who you think is the murderer to open another person's door. Why are you asking me?
哎，昨天那事闹了吧？我们找他帮忙肯定不方便。
I see.
人家艾米也没亏待他，一码归一码。我觉得这个忙他能帮。
You are more cunning than you look. Yeah, he won't agree. He won't agree to help easily. If Amy is in trouble, it's a waste of time to try and persuade him. I could try picking the lock if I still remember how to do so, but if I do so, it'll only arouse their suspicion to me for no reason at all and make me get into trouble. Okay. Misunderstanding will only make things worse. The truth is the most important.
刘志宏房间的钥匙在哪？
Where's the key? Yeah, where is the key?
在我这儿。把钥匙给我。
George finally stops flipping through the magazine and takes out the key from his jacket pocket with great reluctance. In the room, the curtain blocks out the scarce light, and the air inside is stuffy. In the dim light, there's a figure lying on the bed with his back to us. His wrists and legs are still tied, completely still.
他可以喘气儿吗？
Let's just keep watching. I have no idea what's going on with him and have to try as hard as others to find it out. The figure on the bed stirs and gets up slowly. He confusedly looks at us, who crowd in the door, his voice sounding hoarse.
你们干嘛呢？
Must have been yelling a lot.
老子睡个觉还得被围观呀！
还好还好，你还活着。我们刚刚以为你死了。
He frowns after hearing that.
什么意思啊？
Oh dear. Now he's going to know.
艾米不见了，她的房间门是锁着的，我们需要你帮忙。
Yay! Thank you! I didn't have to do it. His wrists and legs are tied, so he can only move with the help of his buttocks. He leans against the headboard with his chin held high.
哎，我不是杀人犯吗？你们还敢让杀人犯帮忙啊？
That's right. At the final moments, he basically admitted it, although that was obviously under duress, so that doesn't count. Oh, here we go. I think I better save it in case I mess up. Oops, no, no. Oh. Did I accidentally save it? Well, I'm going to use that save now because I must have accidentally clicked, or it may have auto-saved or something. Okay. Alright, let's try. Conversation. The initial trust is 40 and can be increased through negotiation. The main story continues when you reach the qualifying standard. Try again if you fail. Now, we do have a good affinity with him now, because we've basically been interacting with him, even when we didn't want to, several times. And somehow, we have essentially have some trust, despite his occupation and circumstances. So let us find out if that trust means anything. And my eyes fall on the nylon rope used to tie him up. It's a tight climbing knot. Leah looks terrible. The skin on his wrist has been abraded, and the rough texture of the knot seems to be still causing him pain. Eh?
你的状态很差，想要吃点东西吗？
Yeah, that's like the first thing you do is you consider their actual feelings and not just how you can use them.
看你们了，愿意赏我一口吃的，我就吃。要是想活活饿死我，我能怎么办？
No, calm him down. I walk to the window and open the curtains. Leo slightly narrows his eyes, trying to get used to the light. With fresh air coming in, the smell in the room is fading away. Leo appears to be calmer.
想不想改变现状？
想啊，想又能怎么样？难道他们能放我出去啊？
你昨天说的是真话，但 只有我相信。
You told the truth yesterday. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was completely outnumbered. That's what happened.
你想要证明你是无辜的，至少要走出这间屋子。眼下就是一个机会。
Leo's lips compress into a thin line. I better be cautious.
昨晚睡得好吗？
Oh, well, that didn't work out. Oh well.
你说呢？我知道自己是被冤枉的，哪敢睡呢？就怕那个真凶来灭我口啊！
谈谈艾米吧。
他失踪和我无关，我也不想帮你们忙。
我理解，被当成凶手的滋味。
说的好听啊！
Okay, that didn't work.
一直抗拒，只会让你自己的处境变得更
Okay,
糟。
we have to reverse course. We have to apply pressure. Contempt. It almost succeeds.
恐惧需要一个承载对象，你还会是那个最合理的怀疑对象。无论真凶要做什么，为他的行为买单的人，都是你。帮你只是最简单的。人为了自保，什么事都做得出来。
Okay. I think I'll load my save and I'll try again. That one.
你的状态很差，
要是想活活饿死我，我能怎么办？
想不想改变现状？
想啊，想又能怎么样？
你昨天说的是真话，
Okay.
你想要证明你
That
是
was
无辜的。
these were all good choices
眼下就是一个机会。
first.
手腕的伤，如果不处理会感染。
Okay. So we talk about
不
the risk.
需要。说完了吗？说完你们可以走了，我还要继续睡觉。
好啊，睡吧。如果艾米真出了什么事，一定和你脱不了干系。
我他妈被绑成这样，我还能做什么？
恐惧之下，人是不讲道理的。你难道想一直被绑着吗？
Let's just apply pressure now.
恐惧需要一个承载对象，
And then
你
talk
还会
about
是
the
那个最
fear.
合理的怀疑对象。无论真凶要做什么，为他的行为买单的人，都是你。帮你只是最简单的。人为了自保，
Okay.
什么事都做得出来。
Alright. Leo doesn't like to be restrained. I have successfully resurrected his desire to fight for himself. Now he's going to help. The negotiation is over.
你和我说这些到底什么意思呀？
I'm asking you to trust me.
你可以相信我，因为我一定会揪出真正的凶手。
He hesitates, swallowing the saliva, his saliva subconsciously.
让我帮忙也不是不可以，先帮我解开绳子。
哎呀，我来吧。
John easily unties the tight climbing knot and puts the... Wait a minute, how? Okay, he's apparently good at tying ropes. That could be a red herring. That seems really... That was too obvious. That's way too obvious.
对不住了，小兄弟，我这也是为了安全考虑。
Sorry, young man, I did it out of safety concerns. Leah relaxes his wrists that have been turned purple from being tied up. On the second floor, outside Amy's room, Leah, who has found some useful tools in the villa, is focusing on picking the lock. With a click, the door is unlocked. Leo stands up and steps aside, but no one is going forward to open the door. There's something unspoken hovering in the air. Let's take a look. The air is not stuffy, and there's no oppressive darkness. Unexpectedly, there's nothing odd with this spacious room. The interior decor and color of the room is quite simple and clear. But Amy isn't there.
不在这儿，那他会去哪儿？
Oh.
啊，该不会是扔下我们自己跑了吧？
Well, she could have. And that might be the smart thing to do.
可他昨晚还和我商量过，今天早餐要准备什么。
Oh, that's a good point. Alright. Well, I mean, how do we know that? Yeah, maybe the answer to her whereabouts is in this room. Alright, let's collect some clues. First of all, let's get that. Are there any more of those? There's like things. A drawer in Amy's room. She will put some sundries in it. The key for the utility room. Okay. Door key to the utility room. Okay. As in where all the electricity and stuff goes. Okay. Clean sheet, no sign of someone sleeping here. A bit suspicious. That's true. About the book over there. There's a vent up here. The chandelier in Amy's room is off. She left this morning. Or last night. Okay, so we had to turn that on or something. The door lock has no sign of being pried or damaged by force. That's the window. That's the adjoining, like, adjacent room. There's nothing there. Most of the books on the bookshelf are mystery novels. Only a few fashion magazines stand among them. Of course it was a red herring. Of course! Why would she put mystery novels that she doesn't like in the bedroom? Is this her room at all? I flip through the book and find a note in it. Oh dear. This is not a word. That's what... It's not a code either. It's something else. The obvious answers are not the correct ones here. Bitten on it. We'll call it that for now. It's encrypted. I'm not sure what it'll point to. I clenched the note tight and put it in my pocket. I feel like this shirt... Okay. No, there's a book here. Found nothing on the nightstand except a lamp and a notebook. Okay, well the notebook should be looked at. There's a notebook. It's Amy's. The first page records the cleaning work in the villa in August. The records start from 2 weeks ago. Second page is a record of the remaining supplies, which could be written down. The third page is a plan for today's breakfast.
和童梦所说的吻合，艾米在笔记本里也对今天早餐做了规划。
Okay, so that confirms what she said. Okay. Clean the villa. Remaining inventory supplies. Amy's plan for breakfast. Okay. What am I missing? The closet. A few sets of clothes are hanging in the closet. They don't seem high-end. Let's check them. Okay, I think that's all. I think I've clicked just about everywhere. Okay, let's...
更远一点的地方找过吗？你指多远？
How much further? The truck driver seems to
悬崖
ask.
那片还没找。
We haven't searched around the cliff, she suggests. There is no one on the cliff. There's only one red high-heeled shoe lying over the edge of the cliff alone. Oh dear. From a degree of wear of the shoe sole, it's a new shoe, or at least it was seldom worn. The muddy ground from the heavy rain the day before yesterday has been nearly half dried by the sun yesterday. As we leave footprints everywhere on our way to the cliff, there isn't much useful information to gather from the ground.
这是艾米的鞋，为什么会在这儿？
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, why?
啊，这人该不会是跳下去了吧？
That's too obvious. The scene's a bit blurry. The sea resembles a gigantic mouth that is ready to swallow all the secrets on the earth. The waves roar against the rocks.
福尔摩斯，你看这里，这会是艾米姐留下的吗？
What are we looking at here? Pile of ashes. There's a complete burned ghost bunny. From the burn marks, it was extinguished naturally. No signs of man-made put out.
是纸钱。
People turn to look at each other in speechless despair. Fear is like a mollusk's foot secreting sticky and revolting mucus. It's slowly creeping up on their spines, inserting a chill into their pores.
这平白无故的跑这儿收什么纸钱啊？
会是给贾律师的吗？
That's possible. Yeah, that's very possible. As you should be aware, ghost money is not real money. It's generally used in various rituals, like this one. Still, this is really weird for her.
贾律师？为什么？艾米姐知道是谁杀了贾律师，还是说艾米姐？
Does she know? Analyze. According to the humidity, it would be difficult to leave such a clear trace. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, there's something over here. There's someone has been struggling fiercely. Trace of dragging disappears right around that heel. Because she was lifted. It's like right there. Like there's like a...
哎呀，还找什么呀？人肯定是跳下面去了。
I don't fully agree with John. The available evidence is inconsistent with the psychological activity of Amy if she wants to commit suicide. Okay, I think this is a very good place to stop, so thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.